It is a make or break for Rigathi Gachagua as far as the legal fight against his impeachment is concerned. When Rigathi Gachagua was impeached by the National Assembly and finalized by the Senate, he rushed to the High Court. He had got two cases, one at Akarugoya High Court, another one that was presided over by Justice Chacha Mwita at the Milimani Court. Now, in both scenarios, the judges gave Rigathi Gachagua conservatory orders against that impeachment. And they also ruled that William Ruto should not appoint any replacement into that office. Those conservatory orders were to end last week, but luckily for Rigathi Gachagua, the orders were pushed to this week, and that case has been going on. So tomorrow there will be a ruling because Attorney General Dorcas Oduor and the National Assembly had challenged those conservatory orders, and they are saying that Kithure Kindiki was lawfully and constitutionally appointed and approved by Parliament, and therefore they're requesting the three-judge bench led by Justice Eric Ogola to put aside that order and allow Kithure Kindiki to be sworn as the new deputy president. So that case will be heard tomorrow, Thursday. Another case that is pending at the Court of Appeal is that where Rigathi Gachagua had questioned the authority of the Deputy Chief Justice to appoint the three-judge bench that is listening to this case. They had opined that the authority to appoint the bench to listen to this case that is against the deputy president and his boss, the president, falls under the purview of the Chief Justice and not the Deputy Chief Justice. Of course, the three-judge bench had ruled that the Deputy Chief Justice had got every authority and mandate to appoint the judges, and therefore they went ahead to listen to this case and they want to determine it. So when Rigathi Gachagua went to the Court of Appeal, he said he was not satisfied by the ruling of the three-judge bench that asserted that the Deputy Chief Justice has got every authority to constitute a judge at that bench. So those two verdicts are pending tomorrow. And from where Rigathi Gachagua is, I know with his team of lawyers, he's crossing fingers. Of course, Kithure Kindiki is also waiting with bated breath because the ruling of tomorrow will change the course of both Kithure Kindiki and Rigathi Gachagua. Now, what is at stake? When Rigathi Gachagua went to the courts, they questioned the legality behind appointment and approval of Kithure Kindiki to replace him. One, they had said that the law requires that for you to be appointed into a political office, you must have been a member of that political party for the last 3 months before you are appointed. And they say that when Kithure Kindiki was being vetted after Gen Z's protest that led William Ruto to dissolve his cabinet, that Kithure Kindiki had opined and asserted that he had resigned from the UDA party, thereby making him ineligible for any appointment because he was not a member of that party prior to his appointment. They are also saying that Kithure Kindiki has not resigned. I don't know how they come to know this because resignation maybe is a secret between Kithure and the appointing authority, but they are saying that Kithure Kindiki has not resigned. He is a state officer and the law requires that he cannot engage in any gainful employment. And therefore they are saying that there is no way Kithure Kindiki would have been appointed, yet he is still holding the position of the Interior Minister or Ministry. They are also questioning the appointment and approval of Kithure Kindiki as far as the IEBC constitution is concerned, because they are saying that the IEBC as currently constituted does not have commissioners, and it is only the commissioners that can approve someone into those political offices. As it is, we only have Hussein Marjan, who is the CEO, and they say that the authority to approve someone only lies with the commissioners. So they are saying that owing to that fact, under the constitution, Kithure Kindiki's appointment and subsequent approval is null and void because it is shrouded in illegality. They are also saying that the rush that we witnessed in the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua and the subsequent rush of appointing and approval by Parliament, by the National Assembly of Kithure Kindiki, makes it illegal because they say the law allows William Ruto 74 days. But this was done in less than 6 hours, and therefore they're saying that that rush really indicates that there was something mischievous in this appointment. And Gashagua's lawyer, Elisha Ongwae, was saying that in as much as we say that justice delayed is justice denied, and it is saying that justice hurried is justice miscarried, and they are asking the courts to nullify the appointment of Kithure Kindiki. But the Attorney General, Dorcas Oduor, and lawyers representing the National Assembly and the Senate are saying that Rigathi Gachagua was given enough time. His lawyers examined the witnesses. He was there throughout until the day that he went missing. And lawyer Tom Ojienda, representing the Senate, is saying that that absence alone was breach of law because there are no documents that were brought in court to prove that he was indeed sick. So there are going to be legal battles because Dorcas Oduor, who is the Attorney General, and all the other lawyers against all this are saying that these are delaying tactics, and they are requesting the court to allow Kithure Kindiki to be sworn in. So there are going to be scenarios. If Rigathi Gachagua is impeached, or if the orders, the conservative orders, are going to be lifted, then that is going to give room to Kithure Kindiki to be sworn in, thereby making Kithure Kindiki the third deputy president under the new constitution, and that will forever change his political course, his social status. He will go down in the annals of history as the third deputy president. If the orders are not going to be lifted, if the orders are going to be sustained or they are extended, Rigathi Gachagua is still going to remain the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya until such a time that this will be heard. At the Court of Appeal, they are also going to determine whether the authority to appoint the three judgment lies under the purview of the Deputy Chief Justice. If they rule that that Philomena Mwilu had the authority, or has the authority as the Deputy CJ, then that complicates matters even further for Rigathi Gachagua. But if they rule that indeed this does not fall under her purview, then they win, and that means that it's going to be to backfire, and the Attorney General might decide that they appeal against it. And when you appeal against the Court of Appeal regarding a deputy president's case, then it will go all the way to the Supreme Court, where the 7 judges are going to listen to it. Now, many people listened to the questions that were casting aspersion into Rigathi's impeachment and subsequent appointment of Kithure Kindiki. They say indeed he has a case, but others are saying that Rigathi has lost it because the court will only question the process at the National Assembly and at the Senate. And indeed, many are saying that the public participation that took place, according to Rigathi Gachagua, was rushed, and Kenyans were not given enough time, because the evidence that was produced was that about 250,000, is it 250,000 that took place in that public participation. They are saying that is not enough to determine the impeachment of a deputy president, especially when it is happening for the first time and we're setting a president. And they're saying that we need to protect our constitution so that it stands the test of time. But others are saying that Rigathi was given enough time. So, ladies and gentlemen, It is going to be very frustrating for Rigathi Gachagua. It is a make or break for him. I know he's crossing fingers. For Kithure Kindiki and William Ruto, they are waiting. They are waiting and they are praying that it's ruled in their favor. Many are saying that in as much as Rigathi has a case that is so tight, watertight, they're saying that the relationship between the judiciary and William Ruto will not allow Rigathi to have his way. And they're saying that even recently, the Finance Bill 2023 that had been determined illegal by the Court of Appeal was challenged, and the Supreme Court stayed the orders from the Court of Appeal, and they said that it was done in accordance with the Constitution, and they're saying that owing to that fact, the executive arm of the government controls all the other arms. Rigathi is going to lose this case because we have seen a trend, a systemic way of making rulings, and they all go in favor of William Ruto of the executive arm of the government, despite taking us around and in cycles. The president will have his way. We wait and see, because Rigathi today said that he's got faith in the judiciary, and therefore he has got no doubt in his mind that it is going to be ruled on his favor. So, ladies and gentlemen, from where Rigathi Gachagua is sitting, his political future, political fate lies with the three judgment. Because if he is impeached, he will not have a chance of contesting in 2027. He will have to wait for 2032. You know how old Rigathi is, and so we wait. The country is waiting to see. I know all eyes will be glued on TV as this is taking place.